It is 6 a.m. in Newtown, Connecticut. It's 12 noon in Rome. I'm Monita Rajpal. You're watching CNN. This is World One, live from Hong Kong. We must do more to protect our children. The U.S. president made an emotional pledge to the nation as he visited Newtown, Connecticut, the community devastated by the murder of 20 young children. In all, 26 people were killed when a gunman opened fire at the Sandy Hook Elementary School on Friday morning. The issue of gun control in the United States is a topic a lot of newspapers are commenting on today. Matthew Chance has a look at some of them now. He joins us now from CNN London. Matthew.
Monita, thanks very much. I want to start by taking a look at Australia, a country where gun laws were changed after a very similar massacre to this one back in 1996. This is the headline in the Sydney Morning Herald. Will the Sandy Hook massacre be America's tipping point? The editorial
Matthew,
inside.
thank you for that. We want to take you live now to Newtown in Connecticut. We're joined by CNN's David Ariosto. David, with the visit of the president to Newtown, has there been a sense of solace by a community gripped in grief?
The emotions here, Monita, are almost palpable.
Well, hopefully the words of the president when he visited Newtown yesterday saying that things have to change will gain traction, as you're saying, in this debate. David, thank you very much for that. David Ariosto there joining us live from Newtown in Connecticut. Well, some of the children who survived Friday's attack went to their usual Sunday school class yesterday, but many of their classmates were missing. Sunday school teacher Sue Vogelman helped the children come to terms with what happened, and she told CNN's Jason Carroll she was proud of her students. A leadership battle is being fought in South Africa. Right now, more than 4,000 members of the ruling African National Congress are meeting to decide who will head up the party over the next 5 years. Two men are in the running, South Africa's President Jacob Zuma and his deputy Kgalema Motlanthe. Whoever wins will have to confront some tough challenges. South Africa's economy is faltering. 1 in 4 of the workforce is unemployed. Bruno joins us now live from Johannesburg. Robin, let's first begin with what we know about Nelson Mandela's progress.
Hi there, Monita. Well, I spoke to the presidential spokesperson, Mac Maharaj, just a short while ago, and his statement to me was no news is good news, saying...
Robin, thank you. Robin Curnow in Johannesburg. You're watching World One, live from Hong Kong. A change of government in Japan as frustrated voters throw out the Democratic Party after only a 3-year run. On Sunday, they turned back to the right-of-center Liberal Democratic Party, which has ruled the country for much of the last half-century. Former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is expected to take the reins again and is vowing to make economic recovery his top priority. There has been widespread criticism of the slow pace of reconstruction after the tsunami March of 2011. Abe must also manage a tense relationship with China amid a sovereignty dispute over a chain of uninhabited islands. Well, Sunday's vote provided a big boost today for the company that owns the nuclear plant destroyed by last year's tsunami. Alex Zolbert joins us now live from CNN Tokyo with that and much more on the changes underway in Japan. And let's begin first with that reaction, not just from TEPCO, but from across the board to the selection.
That's right, Monita. A return to power for the LDP party, a return to the prime ministership. That should be made official in about 9 days' time for Shinzo Abe.
All right, Alex, thank you very much for that. Alex Zolbert there reporting to us from Tokyo, and we do apologize for that sound quality there. With Italian Prime Minister Mario Monti resigning any day now and elections looming in February, there's a groundswell of support for the next Prime Minister to be Mario Monti. In office only a year, Mr. Monti called it quits after the party of ousted Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi withdrew. Much of the news media are not allowed to move freely through Syria to report on what's happening there. So a lot of the video from Syria that we show you comes from Syrians who risk their lives to capture those images. Arwa Damon has one photographer's story.
The camera clicks on in time to capture the second explosion.
Now, a very painful public goodbye. The body of Jacinta Saldana is being laid to rest in India. Her family have traveled from Britain to attend the service in Shirva near Mangalore City after attending a memorial mass in London on Saturday. They said Jacinta was a kind-hearted woman and someone who leaves behind an unfillable void. Well, CNN IBN reporter Abir VP is at the funeral and is on the line from Shirva in Karnataka state. Thank you very much for being with us, Abir. Tell us, give us an idea, paint a picture of the emotions that were being felt today.
Well, as we speak right now, the last rites for Jacinta Sultana are being held right now. Just an hour ago, a mass was held at the...
One, live from Hong Kong. The sporting world paid its respects to the Connecticut school shooting victims this weekend. Alex Thomas will join us with that and much more. Stay with us. We saw earlier in the show how U.S. President Obama offered his condolences to the families who lost loved ones in the shooting in Connecticut on Friday. The world of sport has also been paying its respects. Alex Thomas joins us now from London with more on that. Alex.
Yeah, hi Monita. While major sporting events across America went ahead despite the Newtown tragedy, tributes were paid at all games in the NFL and NBA. Back to you, Monita.
All right, Alex, thank you very much for that. You are watching World One live from Hong Kong. Coming up, trouble is brewing in the island nation of Fiji. Tom Sater has more on that. Hey, Tom.
Yes, that's right. In fact, the tropical cyclone season just underway.
Welcome back. You're watching World One live from Hong Kong. We are approaching almost 7 a.m. in New York. It's almost 1 p.m. in Berlin, and it is almost 9 p.m. for you in Tokyo. The former Italian Prime Minister, Silvio Berlusconi, has some happy news. Matthew's in London with that and some of the other stories we're talking about. Matthew, dare we ask?
Monita, I'll save that best story for last and get to that story in a bit. But first, take a look at this one over here, because Britain's Duchess of Cambridge attended her first public engagement since we got news she's expecting a baby. She's so quite an age gap there, 49 years, Monita.
Wow. Continuous joy. Well, is that what they call it these days? Oh, okay. Well, Matthew, you bring us continuous joy, and we thank you very much for that. A cyclone is raging off the coast of Fiji. Meteorologist Tom Sater has been tracking its progress and joins us now from the World Weather Center with that. Hi, Tom.
Hi. Communication is sketchy with the island nations, from Samoa to Wallis and Futuna to now, of course, around Nandi, storm. I mean, we've been following this for days, and of course, right now, only 4 fatalities in Samoa. We do not know much from Futuna and Wallis, and we'll be waiting word from, of course, Fiji island nation soon. But a devastating storm, very strong for this time of year. First one of the season.
All right, Tom, we'll keep us posted.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that. Tom Sater there at the World Weather Center. You are watching World One live from Hong Kong. I'm Monita Rajpal. Thank you for joining us, but do stay with us. We'll update you of the news headlines in just a couple of minutes right here on CNN.